Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I have some awesome games to go over with you guys that actually I did not play on stream. So you guys are the first people to watch these games. I was recording these games offline. So normally when I review games, they've been games that people have already seen, but these are some games that have never been shown to the world yet. So we've been playing some Ellie Arcane Holy Paladin, and just like I talked about in the last video yesterday that I uploaded, the reason we're not playing the Holy Priest is because he's in Poland. He actually gets back tonight, but he probably won't be back for the season end. So we've been trying to do our rank 1 push with a Holy Paladin, and these are some of our games up to rank 1, this time on my other mage. So I have both mages around 3k rating right now, and hopefully that'll be enough for rank 1. If it's not, then oh well, like we got real close, but both mages are around 3k, so hopefully we'll have enough for 1 or 2 rank 1s this season. And then just quickly for end of season plans, I think we might have Gladiator secured on the priest. On my priest is around 2740, so we might need another game or 2 over there on the priest as well. And then I was thinking about maybe doing something last minute on my rogue just for fun. My rogue's sitting around 2500 right now, so it'd be fun to try to push last minute Gladiator on that. If not, it'll just be duelist on the rogue this season, which is okay as well. And I haven't really been playing any of my shaman, and I haven't really been playing too much any class. So I've been trying to get the rank 1 on the mage, maybe glad on the priest, maybe glad on the rogue. So that's where we're looking at the end of the season. But to jump into this game, we're fighting a Demonology Warlock, a Frost Death Knight, and a Restoration Shaman. And this is actually, I don't know about on the European servers, but on North American realms, this is a semi-popular matchup. Sometimes played with a Holy Paladin as well. But just that DK Warlock combination, whether it's Destro DK or Demonology DK, just because the DK can grip in, pop every cooldown, do so much burst, and if it's a Destruction Warlock, he puts on portals, maybe gets a Chaos Bolt or 2, and if it's a Demo Warlock, the consistent pressure or getting that big Thalkiel's consumption, as you saw right there onto Oz, is going to burst very, very hard. And kind of our strategy against this a lot of the times is we're going to be doing big circles around the map, running away from the Frost Death Knight. Now here in this particular moment, my Pally has wings up, we're all full HP, and we're not super scared. But as you'll see here in a second, if the Frost DK actually I'm gonna pause this and explain what just happened. But if the Frost DK runs at us too much, we can run away. Keep in mind, guys, Frost DKs have 1 grip. Okay, they don't have 2 grips like on Holy. So if the Frost DK grips you in, you can blink out. Guess what? He can't hit you. And I really want you guys to understand this, because Frost DKs are so prevalent right now, you can kite them so well, especially as a mage. So you shouldn't be afraid of a Frost Death Knight. They have 1 grip. If they grip my Shaman, he leaps away. If they grip me, I blink away. If they grip my Pally, we peel, and then he horses away. That's it, okay? So you really have to just break down what the class has. They have that big stun, they have the big damage with Pillar, and then after that, they're nothing. They're kind of just like walking bots, and you just kite them. So really just be aware of that. So what happened right here is that I was actually far, and I was completely okay, and then I misclicked displacement, and during this game, I was like, oh my god, I didn't actually know what happened. I was like, why did I port there? I was like, I didn't think I hit displace. I thought a druid like sucked me in with vortex or something, but then I was like, there's no druid. I was like, what happened? But right here, I was very confused. I misclicked it right there, and I was like, what just ported me? Like, did I get grip from the DK? Like, didn't think so. And then it actually costed me my ice block, and that filler swung me down. So definitely wanted to put this game in there just to show you guys, look, mistakes happen. Even when you're playing, 2900 MMR, 3k MMR, mistakes happen, guys, for sure. Actually, I don't know what MMR this was, because this was kind of up on the come up, but I think we ended at over 3k MMR after these games. But I do have a lot of this footage stored on my hard drive, not streamed live on Twitch. So if you guys want me to upload more of these offline games that I've played, I have a couple hours worth of footage. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of the push up to rank 1 or the grind up to rank 1. But guys, tomorrow pre-patch comes out for BFA. I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous because I actually do kind of enjoy Legion right now. I like Arcane Mage. I like my Disc Priest. But I'm very excited as well because there's a lot of really cool features being added, and I'm very excited, as I talked about in previous BFA videos. Expect a ton of BFA content here up on this channel. For people are always like, what are you playing in BFA? I'm going to be playing Arcane Mage, I'm going to be playing Frost Mage, I'm going to be playing Disc Priest, Shadow Priest, and then maybe some Sub Rogue. And that's it for now, okay? I'm gonna focus on those 5 specs, or those 3 classes, those 5 specs for now, and we'll kind of move on from there. I'm going to kind of rewind as just we get into these final moments of this game. Shaman is Hammer of Justice out here, okay? DK's in here on the pillar. He's 65% life. I have Arcane Power, Presence of Mind, Warlock's Line, okay? I'm going to do huge burst into the DK and then pair it with the Blood Elf Silence to actually burst him down as hard as possible so he can't use things like AMZ, Icebound Fortitude, and AMS. I haven't been completely paying attention to all of his defensives, but it shuts him out from using any defensive cooldowns. So if you guys see right here, at 26% life, we throw out the Blood Elf Silence. And if you guys didn't know, if you silence a Death Knight, they can't use any of their defensive cooldowns. This is also very valuable for countering that Frost Death Knight, right? If you silence the Frost Death Knight, he can't use his heal. So as Shaman's Hex right here, I guarantee this DK was just like, I have Icebound, I'm fine. Oh crap, I'm silenced, and then goes down. We do that to DKs all of the time, guys. All of the time we do that to DKs. And that's a lot of the times how you're going to kill a DK, right? Because DKs aren't used to being able, like, they're not used to being silenced and dying in that silence. Rip Blood Elf Silence, by the way, like, tomorrow. Feels bad, man. I might actually race change. I don't know what to yet, but I don't know if I'm going to be a Blood Elf anymore if they're nerfing that racial. If you guys didn't hear about that, they're nerfing the Blood Elf Silence racial from an AoE Silence to an AoE Dispel. So these were earlier on games. We were only 2850 here. But like I said, we went all the way up to a little over 3,000 rating. But let me play you guys another match. Alright guys, here in this game we are fighting jungle. And once again, no matter what servers you're on, you're going to be fighting jungles at higher MMR. This is one of the best compositions in the game right now. Marksmanship, Hunter, Feral Druid, Discipline Priest. And I want to go over our strategy with you guys when you're queuing into this, because it is a lot different than you might expect. Alright, we've tried almost everything against this, and it's a matchup that's very hard for Arcane and Ellie Shamans. We have lost to it a lot in the past, but kind of this strategy that we've adapted towards is running at the Priest. And you might think, why would you run at a Priest? That Hunter and the Feral are going to rip you to shreds. And yes, you are right. They are going to rip us to shreds, but we have Ice Block, okay? We have 2 sacks, 2 bops, and then Ellie Shaman heals and off heals. We have Polymorphs to peel, Mass Invis to peel, Normal Invis to peel, and then Trinkets, right? So we have a lot of defensives, okay? We have a lot of defensives, and then that Priest is just going to take so much damage from Arcane and Ellie, and I'm going to play this video and kind of show you guys. So the opener is generally going to be a Mass Invisibility into Mark of a Lunith. Now, a lot of you guys in the chat might be thinking right now, when do I Mass Invisibility into a Sheep, and when do I Mass Invisibility into a Mark of a Lunith? And the answer to that is very simple. If you're going to open up very offensively and you want to kill something like a healer, and you don't have, don't need to specifically cross CC, you're going to open to the Mark of a Lunith. Okay, now if you're not going on the healer, and you need cross CC, the Polymorph is more important. So say we wanted to open Hunter here, I would have Mass Invised Sheep to Priest. If we want to open Priest, we Mass Invis Mark of a Lunith Priest. Okay, that's the difference. You could Mass Invis Mark of a Lunith Hunter if someone else cross CCs the Priest. If we Hammer of Justice the Priest, then Poly later, something like that. But the CC definitely is very important if you're going on that other player. But right off the bat here, guys, popping a lot of cooldowns. We get the Priest to about 60% life there, and he does use his Human Trinket and Fade, and he's topping himself for now. The bop comes out on the me, Temporal Shield tops me back off, and we're just doing so much DPS. I was recording a lot of these games. I think afterwards in this game it was around 420k DPS, 420 DPS there, but a ton of damage. And I was actually watching some of our games, and some of our games went up to 600 or 700k DPS. But look how low that Priest just got there in that go. That was just an Arcane Power, some missiles, a barrage, an orb, and the Priest getting very low. Now I have to go into the Ice Block. So like I said, I'm getting shredded myself, right? The Priest is taking a lot of damage, almost dying, but I've had to use Temp Shield, Trinket, Invis, Ice Block already. Okay, so this is scary. This is scary. I don't live much longer. We still have some bops and maybe another sack. And Priest is 40% life, 30% life. And this is kind of where we like the strategy, right? Because we can try to kill them before they kill us. The stun comes out of my Paladin. I get knocked back. I'm very scared. Mass invisibility. The Priest at 20% though. And I have to stay offensive. There's a second sack coming out. And now I have basically a 10-second timer. Once the sack runs out, we have no defensives left. We have to kill the Priest here. But it looks like we can. 37% life. His whole team's rotting. We have no defensives. This is kind of a race to the finish. Priest going to 2% life, 8% life. Orb comes through, and he goes down. So, there it is, guys. Like, that's how we've been beating jungles. It's how we've been beating Ret Hunters. I'll upload some games versus Ret Hunter here in the next couple days. But we just run at the Priest. If we try to do CC, if we try to go for the polymorphs on the Priest and kill the Hunter, we will lose. They will outrace us because they have the bash and the traps on our pally, and then I'll die. And by the time we get a sheep, it's another trap, and then I'll die again. So we won't be able to outrace them that way, but we can outrace them this way sometimes. So that's generally our strategy. You guys can definitely give that a try. Once again, the MMR is a little bit lower. These are some of our early on games before we were really, really climbing. But I'll show you guys some higher MMR games up to 3K on the main in the next couple of days. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Like I said earlier in this video, we have a ton of extra footage from the offline queue sessions. If you guys want me to upload that, be sure to let me know down below in the comments. I have a ton of games versus Ret Hunter, Windwalker, DK, DK Warlock, a bunch of stuff in the meta that we've been fighting against and playing as this composition. Now, would I recommend this composition? I don't know, but Legion's pretty much over. By the time this goes live, we're going to be in pre-patch. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start uploading some pre-patch content. Guys, thumbs this video down if you didn't like it. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.